Morning, Shawn. Just wanted to stop in for a second and say happy birthday to you. I'm loving and enjoying seeing all that's going on with you and the family, and love seeing that boy grow up. And man, that girl of yours, she ain't no little girl anymore. One day we're going to their ball games. The next day they want the keys to the car. Happy birthday to you, Shawn. I love your family. I love all you do for everyone. You've made a difference in my life with my son, and yeah, happy birthday. In everything we do, it's like a project, really, we're working on. What are we building? What are we putting together? Shortly after the Boring Channel released an episode revealing my predicament, Ben and Matt also followed suit to help me in some of the massive debt I've incurred this year, as I spent most of the year in the hospital fighting cancer. Due to the generosity and kindness of these men, over half of my debt has already been met. The YouTube community is a great bunch of folk. I wouldn't be where I'm at today and getting my business started had it not been for them. It's a group of people who network together to bring the best of lawn care services to both our communities, as well as help others who are trying to get started in the business, or just to learn and be more efficient and be better at the business that they already have going. This is also a community who views our competitors as assets to our own lives and our own businesses, not adversaries. The Boring Channel, for example,
Boy, I picked a wild one today. And on this one, we're gonna help a guy named Gary Cecil. He's a lawn guy. He got cancer before the start of the season. His season was completely wiped out while he was going through treatments. And because of that, now he's in a position where he may lose his home. I'll tell you.
The Boring Channel, for example, heard about my situation through two other members in the YouTube community who reaches out and uses their successes and their failures to help other people. Shawn and Savannah of Spencer's Lawn Care. On a Saturday morning, the last day of July, Shawn and Savannah did a giveaway of a brand new Toro Titan Max mower. And in fact, they said anywhere in the United States, and they wanted to try and deliver it to them personally. Well, the person that they chose was over 800 miles away, and they chose to make that trip in their own personal vehicle and pull that mower behind a trailer 800 miles away, only to get almost to their destination to find out that the hotel that they had reservations in gave their reservation away. And in turn, they ended up sleeping in the car that night. Wow! They could have gave that mower away to someone right there in their hometown, or just close, you know, not that far away. But instead, they chose me. They gave the mower to me. Wow! And that was one heck of a drive. As I learn and grow in the lawn care industry, my goal is to not only be a dependable and reliable service to my community around here, but also to other lawn care businesses, particularly for the solo operators or guys that just have one or two helpers with them. It's really a great thing when you're able to help each other out like that.
But it looks clean and it looks really nice. So great big shout out to the lawn care guys that take care of this beautiful facility here. And I believe we're just out of Birmingham, Alabama. But yeah, that's what we got going on right now. I do want to give a great big shout out to a bunch of our friends. First and foremost, Toro, for making this happen, being able to provide the mower to us, to provide to Gary. I also want to give a great big shout out to our friends up at Kohler Engines for taking care of our travel and our stay. And yeah, they didn't have to do that. They just stepped up and said, hey, we'd like to help. So great big shout out to those guys. And great big shout out to Teddy over here for being such a good boy, huh? All right, guys, so it is time. He doesn't even know we're right behind him right now. He has no clue. Hiding in TQ's car. Watch this though. I'm about to get him right here. Hey man, I heard somebody around here want a mower.
I was looking for you that way.
Were you looking for the truck?
I was.
Yeah.
See the new one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, y'all said y'all was gonna put a hitch on the back of this.
It worked. It worked.
In traffic.
Really?
I mean,
I know the rain is terrible. I'm glad y'all didn't come to my house. My road is gravel, and we got a downpour last night, and this would be filthy.
That's the one that slowed us down coming from Tennessee. As soon as we hit Tennessee and Alabama, it chased us for about 3 hours.
I'm so glad y'all didn't come to my house. And matter of fact, I was gonna try to contact you and say, we need to meet somewhere else. But filthy your truck.
You got some ear protection? You can take it off the trailer and
Well, I do.
give her a little run. All right, Gary. So this is a carbureted 26 horsepower Kohler.
Yes, sir.
So go ahead, hop on it.
All right. Now,
So you know carburetors.
yeah.
You're gonna have to pull this baby up.
I prefer carburetor.
Okay.
And
So that's gonna be great for you.
So that's good.
Look at that giant cone. That just looks like it needs flipped.
That's a heavy cone.
That's like Mr. Cone, just a little bit smaller. Yep.
Did you do?
She flipped it.
I'll have to see the video on it. You got 32.
It's all right.
And here's your box, and I just left it open.
Oh, thank you. We appreciate
So,
that.
Yes, and this is nothing. I'm so grateful to you guys, and you know, my son. This is all about my son, and I want all of you guys out there to know something. The Spencers give an example to so many people that's so much of the world is lacking, and that is family. And I mean, this is a lawn care business, yeah, but this is about family. I mean, that's what it comes down to. Shawn, that's why you chose this. I've seen your first videos. I know why you're doing this. You did it for Savannah.
Yeah.
You did it for Shawn Boy and your daughter.
Absolutely.
This is for family.
Absolutely.
I've been driving a truck for 35 years. I only get my son every other weekend. If I keep driving a truck, then I'll never see him. I'll never see him.
Yeah.
And and so this was supposed to be a 2 to 4 year plan getting into, because of the cancer. Cancer's been a blessing, because now I can't drive a truck anymore. I can't drive a truck. So you know what that means? I got to think of something else to do. And I think I figured it out.
I think you did too. I think you're on the right path 100%.
God is so good. I started planning this 2 years before I knew I had cancer. And now I'm cancer clear. I've just got to get over the radiation. That's the hard part, is the radiation. I have run my mouth enough. I'm so sorry.
No, you're perfectly fine. Just to elaborate a little bit on yours, talking about, you know, sometimes we don't understand.
I don't know if we can see us.
We don't understand when things happen in our lives, or, you know, they're going bad or good or whatever. Things change throughout your life. And 2018, for example, I almost closed the business. So nothing from there on out would have ever happened if I'd have closed the business. Couldn't find employees. She comes to me, she's already got a full-time job, and she's like, hey, I'll come work for you for a couple weeks. And she's been here ever since. So I just wouldn't let her go back. But no, absolutely not. She fell in love with lawn care.
To do it. No.
But that was an accident. That would never have happened if our employee didn't quit on us at 1 o'clock in the morning, put me into a predicament where I felt as if, you know, there was no end in sight, thinking about closing the business, and then her stepping forward and saying, hey, I'll come trim for you. You know, it's not that big of a deal. It's for a couple weeks till you hire somebody new. We did not know she was absolutely going to love the business. But everybody knows about our side of things. This is about you, Gary. And when it's all said and done, God has a plan for us all. And, you know, it'll just have to take its time to work itself out. I have a feeling Gary's going to be driving this a lot today. Perfect.
Did it all right. Y'all have a safe trip back home. I certainly hope you've got some more stops and you didn't come just for this.
No, we have some works. We visited some friends not too far from here, actually. And
Really?
The Creoles. I don't know if you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we stopped there for about an hour.
Yeah, I was at Jason's the jobber event 2 years ago, and then it was I don't know, that was right before or right after LLSE.
Okay.
But I was at that event too. So
Yeah, we just stopped over.
But this trip was just for you, 100%.
Yes, it was. But we're making plans.
We didn't even know they lived so close until this morning. So we were at Cracker Barrel eating early, and Savannah's like, I think they live fairly close, and I'm like, no, they're in Mobile.
well, you know where Jason started, right?
No, oh yeah, he actually said
Right
here.
here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Morris.
Yeah.
Well, Morris is just right below. So
Absolutely.
anyways, yeah, that's pretty good. My brother lives in Talladega, right next to the Super Speedway. He's getting the first cut today.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yep.
Congratulations, Gary.
Thank you so much, Shawn. I appreciate
Send
you.
me a picture of the first lawn after you mow it, or you sitting on it after you mowed it or something.
Okay.
And I'll send it over to the Toro Company.
You
We
got
have to say a great big thank you to the Toro Company.
Thank you, Toro.
We cannot thank you guys enough. Without
Yes.
you guys, this is not possible. And yeah, man, congratulations. I can't wait for your son to see it as well. So, and your family.
Oh, he's. I can't tell you how many times he's watched the video, and it just really many times.
All right, guys, you want to hop in the ending with us, Gary?
Yes.
As always,
Mowing.
keep growing.
Keep making money, boys.
We'll talk to you later.
Thank you out.
Bye.
But in our longing hearts, we're all the same. We can make it happen. Turn things around. Let's be the change we want to see about. We are links in the chain.
One of the biggest things
We are links in the chain.
that drew me to the Spencers is and to a few other channels is it's not just lawn care, but it's family. What you're doing with family. You're not just growing a business. You're actually building your family and working with your family. And you know that doesn't mean they have to go to work with you, but in the case that you do, but that family is very important, and the morals and the ethics and the way that you handle things is a true inspiration. And you've done so much good for other people in helping them in the way they think and the way they feel. You know, Jesus said that we must come to him with the heart of a child. And how is the heart of a child? Well, first of all, the heart of a child is, you know, he believes in what is good, what is right, and what is true, and he recognizes those things that are wrong right off the bat. And, you know, and yeah, many of us came from different backgrounds, but one thing is for certain: the way we grow, the way we feel, the way we act with others, the condition of our heart. And I'm not talking a medical condition, but a spiritual condition. When we want to grow and do right by other people and enrich our own lives, then it's what we do with our family. And business. I really hope that lawn care is going to be one thing that I'm going to have with my son, you know, that's going to help him grow, to teach him how to have his own business. He doesn't have to do lawn care. Like I've said before, you know, he can do whatever he wants, but at least he'll have some sense of running his own business. And that's going to be great with your kids. It's going to be great with my son. And I can't express how grateful I am to all the good that you've done to so many people all over the world. I mean, Australia, everywhere. I see people, comments that just from all over the world. And just started out just to say happy birthday. You know, if we're not careful, as we grow older, we can come to see our birthdays as just a reminder of how much older we are. But if we come into every year with the heart of a child, and we have that humility about us, and every birthday is a present, gift. I'm grateful for the things that I've learned. Each year, every birthday, I'm more grateful to God than I was the day before, because of his patience, because of his grace, and because of his gifts. And I'm thankful for the gift that he's given this family and the Spencer family. If there's one thing I've learned for certain, you can never have too many friends that help lead you, help keep you on the right path. Shawn and Savannah, thank you for all you do.
How can I get it right? How can I be strong when all I do comes out wrong? I wanna be saved.